pair of leather gloves. Whenever I'm working with knives and wood, leather gloves are always going to come with me. My preferred gloves for heavy duty tasks. The 119, this is a Buck Classic. I love this knife. Used to be my knife that I always took with me camping, but I've moved on to bigger, better things. There it is. That's the Cold Steel Recon Scout, and I love it even more. It comes with me even when I don't even think I'm going to use it, and it's a lot of extra weight to be bringing with you, but I love it. Here goes my Corona saw. I'd say it's about 10 inches. It cuts nicely, and also it could be used as a defensive tool. One night there were some suspicious strangers around, and that's the only thing I had. I felt a little safer. And this is the Kershaw Elk Hunter, and it's really it's a nice fit for me. It was inexpensive, lightweight, and smaller. You know, I'm taking the Cold Steel with me every time. I need something smaller, so I purchased that, and it's working out pretty good for me. These 4 items hardly ever come with me, and some of them never come with me. The shovel has only came with me a few times. I knew exactly what I was bringing it for, otherwise it just sits home and gathers dust and rust. On the smaller duties, I choose one of these 2. The axe will come if I know that I'm going to want a big campfire. It's a little heavier, but if you want a raging fire, it sure will help you. The small machete I used to bring all the time. Now it hardly ever comes. I don't remember the last time I brought it. It's an inexpensive frost cutlery machete. This mag-light never comes with me. I regret it bringing it. Not because it's not a good flashlight, it's just way too big and way too heavy. I had it strapped to my backpack for years, and let's just say I've moved to smaller, better things. These 2 items have also used as lighting systems in the past, but they had to be replaced. The candle lantern and the mag light both did their job, and I liked, but got replaced by the Nitecore D10. I love this light. Replaced all 3 of these lights right here. This will do everything those 3 will do, and 1 AA battery. That's great. Nothing Fancy has a review on this. It's a great review. If you watch it, you'll probably end up buying it if you don't already own it. Great flashlight. I have an adapter for it right here. Some plastic that I cut up, and you just slide it over the top here. Let me and it acts as a dampener. Terrific flashlight, highly recommended. Victorinox Spirit. I think it's the greatest multi-tool. The only one that comes close, I think, is the Leatherman Charge. But if I had my choice, I'd choose this over all of them. It's fairly lightweight. It will do anything they will do, but sometimes even better. So, highly recommended. Nothing Fancy has a review on this. Yeah, it's okay review. Doesn't do it justice though. Victorinox Spirit. Its friend, another Victorinox knife. It's just a simple version with the clip, one-hand opening. Has a toothpick and tweezers on the back. That's one of the main reasons why I got it. It's for those. And plus, this doesn't have a full plain edge on it. So what this lacks, this picks up for it. So these two are perfect pairing. Actually bring this with me every day with a little pouch that I made for the D10. Come with me all the time, every day. EDC. This item right here is one of those why did I ever items. It's kind of like a multi-item thing. The axe doesn't really work very well. You can pound it in, but it's not very well thought out. The pick probably works the best out of the whole thing. It's got a pick. Cheesy little saw in there. Actually, I've never used a saw. It could actually work, but I doubt it doesn't work as good as Corona. Here's the last item. Little folding shovel. The head, the pin pops off, and you replace it with any of these ones right here. I should have never ever brought that with me. I brought it a couple times and never ever again. That was when I didn't have very much experience. Waste of money. This is a knife that I used to bring with me all the time, and I like it actually. It's kind of like a multi-knife thing. It has several different knives in the sheath. One big large one, medium sized one. I think that's a descaler. And a saw. Which that saw works pretty well. I've used it, it's thick enough. You put all those on this handle. Used to put the mag light right there. There was a little kit that I used to bring, but a couple other things took its place and it's no longer needed. Don't bring it at all anymore. Small pair of binoculars. They hardly ever come, but I do bring them sometimes, so I thought I'd throw them in the vid. Small fishing setup. These come most of the time, especially if I know I have a friend that's fishing. I'm not a big fisher, but it does kill time, and it is fairly fun to do. I don't eat them, so I usually don't fish. Small survival kit. Comes with compass, S-bit, signal and mirror, duct tape, thread, weights, power bait, swivels, hooks, spinners, small light ranger tube, fishing line, electrical tape, ferrocene rod, a diamond knife sharpener, and I keep it in that hard plastic. I should probably put it in tin, but that's what I have it in now. Paracord. Usually I use twine or hemp, but this time I'm using paracord. I've used it before, I liked it. It's a lot of good uses for it, that's for sure. It's a must go. This is my small keychain setup. I don't like to have things jiggling around, so I have it wrapped up in some tire inner tube. Just a second, I'll take it off. What I have is another rod. whistle, knife sharpener, flashlight, and a little cheap little knife, which has a little red light on the bottom of it. That's my last ditch survival kit, I guess you would say, and it might just do the job. Who knows? I might have to use it one day. If I do, I'll sure be happy I have it with me. Comes with me all the time. That's it for my main tools, so stay tuned for my water and cookware.